You know, whatever the case may be.
But what happens when you has happened when you realize, okay, this person has these qualities, but I'm gonna still keep dealing with this person. What can happen too? The person gets discouraged.
Right. You're supposed to break it off. And you know what? And you're right. That's what becomes very hard for us because now we're trying to break this off.
And you kind of got cool with her kids. I guess so. You didn't fuck with her for 3 years. You didn't put yourself in a position to be cool with the kids. So it gets, the longer you stay, the harder it is to break it off.
Well, I mean, you know, it's a catch-22. It's a catch-22 because it's like, yeah, bro, it's almost like damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's like a catch-22 because we're just trying to make sure. That's all. And yeah, we may get drawn into some things because of we become attached to other people involving that person, family, you know. Kids or mother, father, or whatever.
To leave the therapy session wide open like that.
Oh,
okay. It's all good. We're coming to a close. But
I understand what you're saying.
And that's why we get drawn in like that.
But it still becomes unfair, like I said. So when you trying to weigh it out, and these other chicks over here is like, oh, okay, he must be liking me. I'm still around. How do you realize what's genuine and what's not? When you know what I'm saying? You know you right there at that.
That's how I go.
You know she feel like she right there at the winning line. You know what I'm saying? So when you're seeing all of these people, you know whatever, 2, 3, whatever, you're weighing it out. And you're saying, well, I'm trying to see which one is the best or which one, you know, who I want, because sometimes it's not necessarily who's the best at that. Absolutely. You know, so if you know that, okay, I think he's trying to make a decision, so I'm going to run a little harder. How do you decipher what's genuine, if this is who she is or she's just going to try and win?
Well, first of all, they don't know that they don't know that they're competing, right? They don't know, you know that they're competing.
Other women around, you can't feel.
Look, trust me, you got some Tony Swaggers out here, and some bangers out here. No. I'm just saying. I'm just all I'm saying without being negative.
Without telling too much.
I'm not.
Let him talk.
I'm not trying to. I'm not saying this in related to my situation. I'm just saying in general. I said as far as men in general, this is what we do, and it's not that we are trying to be dogs or anything like that, but this is how we decipher who is the right person for us, because we have to have someone to compare with the other. That's all I'm saying. Whether it's 2 people, 3, 4, or 5, and then once we see the give and take from that, then yeah, it's a challenge for trying to really break off certain things. But sometimes we don't have to break it off. They break themselves off.
But you know what I'm saying? That's why it takes whole people to come into relationships. You don't go looking for something in somebody else. You got to be whole and complete in and of yourself, and then you can come authentically.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But in the beginning, what I stated, we're not going into this thing looking for a relationship. These are people who were just started off as friends. Started off as somebody that you're just kicking it with, and you're beginning to have some type of liking from these people, and you're building feelings. So it ain't like we just walk in.
Involved, because whenever intimacy is involved, it doesn't go for you all,
but for the female.
Whether we tell you or not, it's a 99.9. It's almost absolute.
Right.
We can act like, oh, so and so, but in here, because we are feeling people, we feel. It's devastating.
Well,
and we'll play the role, but the goal is, I'm getting them. If the average woman is not going to open her legs to any man.
No.
It's got to be something.
The average woman might open her legs, but a real woman ain't going to open her legs to
a real woman.
Right.
Okay.
She going to be selective.
And I see all of us as real women It's as simple as that.
Well, it had to get to this point.
Exactly.
You know, experience. Right. It had to get to this point. Right. We've only gotten to this point now because we've experienced the not. Right. You know what we shouldn't do. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's trial and error. Yeah. But I'm just saying this with all good.
I have to go through no trial and error to figure that shit out. I'm
saying majority of what we learn has been off trial and error.